Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ted, and today I'm bringing you an ACR with a suppressor and red dot sight. This is a kill confirmed gameplay using the assault kill streaks. And I know I don't normally post assault kill streaks, I normally use specialist, and I've been getting a lot of people tell me they want to see different gameplays, and I always like mixing it up for you guys. So today we're bringing you the assault kill streaks, and I go on a pretty big tear in this gameplay. The final score before the host dashboards is 40-2. However, I could have gotten quite a few more kills if the game had actually continued. Basically, right after I died, my second time, the host rage quit and they dashboarded. And when they do that, the game completely ends. It doesn't count toward my ranks or anything like that. It's kind of frustrating. I hate having a good game and then having to do it completely over because the host decides to leave the game. It's kind of unfair. I wish that if the host dashboarded, that it still did a host migration first. I wish there wasn't a way that the host could just dashboard and completely negate his score for that entire game, because generally speaking it just gives host to a random person. It doesn't really, I don't know how it determines host, but the hosts it picks generally aren't the best host. And it's another funny thing too. I remember back in Black Ops days when MW3 had not been released yet, and they were still talking about some of the updates that Modern Warfare 3 was going to choose, and some of the things that they mentioned were how they were going to select hosts. And they mentioned they were going to pick hosts, no longer just pick it and keep them forever. They were going to pick hosts each game depending on who is actually the best host. And that's bullshit. I mean, plain and clear. I've been in several free-for-all lobbies for hours on end, and once I get host the first time, it never chooses anyone else for host. It'll always say in the pregame lobby, it'll say, selecting best host or whatever. Bullshit. Because it always chooses me, and I know I'm a good host, but there's no way that I could literally be the best host for 7 hours straight or whatever long I play for a session as. And I don't know how they choose it. Like I said, I really don't know what their criteria is. But if they're really going to choose the best host, I wish that they would choose it based on the connection for everyone. Because there's a bunch of games I get into where that host is fucking blows. And you can tell by the host being on a 4-bar and everyone else rocking a 1-bar. Or if the host disability lags, or host lag compensation kicks in and everyone's on a 2-bar or something like that, then it needs to switch hosts, and it never does. That's the most frustrating thing in this game, is when they just pick a horrible host, and it happens so much. I'm sure people can relate to this, because I know I get a lot of people messaging me, that they always get on a 2-bar connection. How do they fix this? In fact, I put up a video just recently, how to get a 4-bar connection in every game of Modern Warfare 3, and the strategy that I described in that video does work to always get a 4-bar connection, but I've learned that people, the basic trick, I'll just explain it really quick. Always make sure that you get a 50 millisecond ping. If it goes higher than that, then back out and try it again. And it works for me, and it always has worked for me. Whenever it moves on to 75 millisecond ping, I'll back out and try it again, and eventually I'll get a 50 millisecond ping game. However, for some people I've learned they simply cannot get a 50 millisecond ping game. No matter what they do, they can't ever get that 50 millisecond ping game. Some people were commenting saying that it was going to like 200 millisecond ping, which is like a 1-bar connection every game. And granted, I think those people that live in like Pakistan or live in these third world countries, or just very remote locations where there's not many Xbox players. But even still, the game should find a better host. There's got to be at least 12 people in Pakistan playing a certain game mode of Modern Warfare 3. There's got to be at least that many, and it's not putting those people together good enough. And I'm sure there's more to it than that. I'm sure I'm oversimplifying it in my brain. But there's got to be a way that it can pick better hosts. Also, quick thing I'll note about this game, my 2 deaths in this game were both to some guy running Blind Eye Assassin and Dead Silence on a silent sniper rifle. Like, can you pick a more douchebaggier class? Oh, and to top it off, he was always laying prone in a corner in bushes. So there's literally no way, unless I like physically aim down sight at every single bush, there's like no way I'm going to be able to get him. And I hate players like this, because it's like, it's mutual bad. Like, they're not going to get very good, or excuse me, they're not going to do very well, because they can't do with that good of a weapon. And they camp in a corner, so I'll always come back and kill them after they get one kill on me. And I'm not going to do good, because I'm never going to be able to find them the first time. It's like, it's mutual, like, badness. Because there's no way, and here he goes again, Silence Dragunov. I guess I had 3 deaths in this gameplay. Look at that class. Like, what kind of a dick uses that class? It's such a bad, mean class to use. And I do die 3 times in this gameplay, actually, because I die when the game ends. Right when the game ends, I'm watching the kill cam, and it's that damn sniper once again. And so that's my 3rd death. And the final score was around 40-3. I'm not sure the exact score. It may have been more kills, may have been less kills. I'm not too sure, because when the game ended, obviously I couldn't check the scoreboard beforehand. I was pretty much guesstimating. But anyways, it was an assault strike package gameplay. It's one of the few that I actually have on my hard drive. So I wanted to throw it up. I know I've been getting quite a few comments, people saying they're bored of the Moabs. And I can totally see that. I know I was watching TV in our frags, and all he posts is Moabs, and I loved it to start with, but it got kind of boring after a while. And there that guy is, can't use a sniper, so he brings out his pistol instead, and the host quits out. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay and commentary. As always, if you did, make sure to click that like button if you enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, make sure to click that subscribe button. I post high quality content every single day. Other than that, guys, have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.